Back again, easy as ABC. We're dealing with this quadratic. A is 4, B is 8, and C is -5. We're going to use completing the square to find the roots of this quadratic right here. But I have a formula, and the formula says the leading coefficient needs to be 1. But our leading coefficient is 4. What do? I think I know. I'm going to divide everything by A. My formula used the leading coefficient of 1, so if I divide everything by A, the leading coefficient will be 1. So now let's check out the formula that we are going to use. This is completing the square so that you can solve in less than 30 seconds. We have x plus half of b, all we need is half of b, plus or minus the square root of -c plus half of b squared. We need that leading coefficient to be 1. Time to divide. Let's divide. A gets divided by 4. B gets divided by 4. C gets divided by 4. Easy as ABC. Everything divided by 4, which is the leading coefficient is 1. That would be x squared. Now we have a 2x. That's your new b. And c is now -5/4. I can now use my formula. Because A is 1. My A is 1. My B is now 2. And my C is -5/4. Now we're in business. Solve by completing the square. Once again, divide everything. A, B, and C divide by 4. Divide by 4. Divide by 4. So when I divide everything by 4, we end up with x squared plus 2x minus 5/4 equals 0. Here's my A, here's my B, here's my C. Formula time. The formula that I'm going to use is x plus half of b, x plus half of b. Now, all I need is half of b, so half of b would be 1. When I'm talking about x plus half of b, all I need to do now is make two equations. X plus 1 equals positive, and x plus 1 equals negative. All I need is half of b. There's my two equations, x plus 1. Now, the rest of the formula, I need to move c to the other side, which makes it -c. So we're doing the square root of -c, square root of -c, plus half of b squared. Now, half of b was 1. So 1 squared will also be 1. Now, my other equation, let me move that down a little bit. X plus 1 equals a negative. This is the square root of 5/4, two negatives turn positive, plus it's 1, but I need it as a fraction so that we can add. That gives me the square root of 9/4. That's pretty simple. They're perfect squares. That makes it 3/2. So I need plus 3/2 here and minus 3/2 here. Now another conversion. This one is 2/2. So I'm going to subtract 2/2 from 3/2. And look at that. One of my roots is now 1/2. That's 1 root 1/2. Now I'm going to take the other one and I am going to subtract 2/2 from 3/2. And now my other root is going to be -5/2. And I'm done. Completing the square. There's my two roots. One of them is 1/2. The other one is -5/2. And with a little practice, you'll be doing it under 30 seconds.